Hey guys, this is Steve with Do It Yourself with Fix It and Long Bros, and this is a continuation of this is part 2 of the ECU for the transmission went bad, and this is the second time it's done it, but this is part 2. First time the computer went bad was oil went out the analytical cables, I guess they're called, from the transmission, because the transmission, there's a plug in there that well, I'm not going to get into all that, but the plug that leaks, and then it goes up the cables and goes into the computer box, and it goes in right through here, and it soaks up in there, and it shorts out the computer. This is a computer. Well, so we got it fixed. This was years ago, and then water. Watch part 1, and then this part 2. Water gets up in there. Water got up in there because I was squirting water down in it, basically, really. But it shouldn't have leaked, but it did. So anyway, we pulled the computer out, and water was just pouring out of it. So it shorted it out again. So this time we got, again, we sent it off and got this computer back, and it'll all be explained, and you'll see that if it worked or not. So there you have it. All right. I'll go get the box. I'll open this up. Water gets in these computer boxes, the lines, and as you can see, and I've cleaned this out several times, leaves. So if leaves are going down there, and then I guess it just piles up and gets in the seams, I guess. Is it leaves or leaves? Huh? Is it leaves or leaves? I don't think it's leaves.
L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves?
Leaves.
L-E-A-F-S?
Mike, go. Leaves. Leaves. Leaves.
That's a debate.
See, look at that.
Here's a box that came in. There's two. It says there's 2 parcels in there, I think. So CU Team Corp 17.
This is Edward down in Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida. CU Team. That's where we got the computer. And he sent us 2 of them. One's the one I sent him, programmed the same way, and then they did one themselves. Programmed it themselves. It's their program. It's supposed to make the car
It's like a
run
supercharge.
Yeah.
Special.
So we're going to see which one is which.
I imagine they have.
Kind of in a hurry here because I need to go to work. Oh, wonder. Tuned. This one's tuned.
Okay. This one's like the original setup. And that's like the tuned one. It says tuned.
So we're going to put in the tuned one.
So we got 2 computers.
So here you go. This is these are the guys you want to send it to. Why is that not going straight? That's who you want to send or get these things tuned. So we're gonna go ahead. The mic's gonna open it up. See if it's wet right now. See if you can see any water in there.
No, I don't see any water. Well, I imagine it goes this way then.
Huh?
Because it's got two.
First one.
It's got two things on it.
It only goes in one way.
Yeah, this one goes. World.
Clips in there too, doesn't it?
It's clipped. Just slides in, clips.
Sure that. I imagine it only goes in one way, right?
One way.
See, I told you that when you probably went up front.
Okay, it's in.
Did it clip?
It clipped.
Did that one?
That one's in. It's clipped.
So I try to put it in there. That is just so weird.
The clips and everything should go to the top. Because if they were up around on the top,
It wouldn't get wet.
they designed that thing like piss poor.
We're gonna put some kind of seal that somehow. Not right this minute, but we'll see if this thing works first.
Bless me.
You're jammed up in the back there on that sensor thing, whatever that is. Don't tear that up. There you go.
Okay, start it.
It's very vulnerable. You see that all that water that could get right in there, right up under that seal. Right
Put a
there.
block there.
Put like a,
You know, a plastic block. You just
there you go. I'll start it up.
let us pray.
It's been 2 weeks. Cold weather, right?
Yeah, and I had to drive him to work, get up early.
I don't know. Key won't even turn on.
Is that
Battery's dead.
It's dead?
Battery's dead. Yeah, the lights aren't on, nothing.
How could it be dead?
It must be draining it or something. I don't know. Damn it.
We'll get the charger out here.
It's charging.
So leave it there.
Closing.
So tell them what you had to do.
Just had to put a charger on it. Okay guys, we tried starting the car and the battery was dead. So we charged the battery and that video is got corrupted and it blew up or something, so we didn't get to do the original starting.
Said it needed to be formatted.
Pardon me, Mike?
Said it needed to be formatted.
It needed to be formatted different. Anyway, we lost it. So the first start and with this computer, just full disclosure, first start with this computer and the battery after we charged it, you saw that part where we were starting to charge it. We didn't get it. So the first little run that we had, we didn't get it. So we're going to show you again what happened. Everything worked fine, but we're going to show you how this new computer programmer worked with an A, which he said it was awesome. Edward, yeah. He said it was an awesome, stood for awesome. Now if you look right here, come here Mike. There's a C setting on the transmission and an S setting. C is comfort, S is sport. So now there's 3. There's a C and an S and an A. And A is awesome, says Edward. And I like it. So let's go test drive it. Let me start it. It does start. Oh, and I want to show you something else. When we started it, well, when the computer went bad because it was wet, it said check engine. The check engine light came on, and so when we first drove around in it, that check engine light was still on, and then we drove it. I don't know. I drove it a couple of miles, and then it went boop, and it was gone. So the check engine light went out after Edward sent us his computer, and you got all the information on all that. So let's go take it for a drive. I'm gonna, or we're going to, hopefully, over time.
I'm gonna turn that fan down.
Yeah. Over time, we're gonna fix all the errors and the problems on this. Now you see there, washer fluid, check level. That's there's no power getting to the pump. The pump works, but we don't have window washer. It won't go. And that did that when we still lived in Texas. And so anyway, that's one of the things we're gonna fix. When I was going to Reno, and my radio quit working, the sound quit working. The radio still shows. So now we've got everything all torn apart. Got everything all torn apart. There's nothing hooked up back there in the trunk. There's a amplifier, there's a CD player, and everything's all unhooked. We thought we might be able to troubleshoot it, but we didn't do it. We got to have a video on that also. So we're going to fix that. We're going to fix all kinds of things. So let's go for a ride. Do that. Show right here. I don't know if you can see it, so let me see it. Okay, you see that RA? That's PA. I've just put it in park. So PA is park awesome. That is Edward's setting. Now if I push the C, if I push this again, that's sport. See that? Now C is comfort. That's what I always drove it in. A couple of times I put it in sport. A couple of times in this 20-year life that I've had this car. So usually I drove it in C, comfort. PA, that's Edward's setting with whatever the company their name is. So anyway, we'll start with A and show you how it works. Okay. We're just gonna go for a spin. A little spin. Get out of here. Here, I need this out of there. We're gonna show you the difference between, if you can tell, the A, the C, and the S. So we got to get out here a little ways just to go for a spin. I'm gonna change this. Busy street here. So we're just gonna drive a little bit. See where it shifts and everything. There it shifted. Anyway, that shows it works, and we've been driving it for how long, Mike? 2 weeks?
4 months.
Huh? What?
What, in that lip?
Since this,
Oh, a couple of weeks.
and we went to California, and everything worked fine. Now that SRS on there, that's that seat over there. There's a sensor in there that's triggered when Mike sits there. When he's not sitting there, it doesn't do it. And you got your cruise control. All you do is just push it up. Right here. You don't have to show me all the time. Hopefully. And of course, if you drive the speed limit, someone gets right on your butt. Even if you don't, they get right on your butt. Going through a school zone.
It is Saturday, so tailgating is allowed.
Look at them now. And they were going, huh, look at, what the hell?
Just get his license plate.
Oh, don't. Oh, then they turn. Probably have to go get their crack or something. Since drugs are legal in Oregon, everything's legal. Yay! Stupid. That's the craziest thing I ever heard of. Yeah, drugs are good. Yeah.
Yeah, so they get to brush their one tooth. They save a lot on toothpaste. And it only takes a minute. Not even that.
We're gonna go straight across.
Ooh. We should get one of those. Those are fast.
We're gonna go straight across here, and then I'm gonna show you kind of how it works. You show straight ahead. This one should have this. Oh, and of course someone gets behind me. Okay, I'm gonna start at 10 miles an hour. Here we go. And I'm not gonna floor it. I can tell you that right now. This should have it. That's why I want you to point ahead. That's why I had both of them. Hopefully that ain't a cop. Okay, 80 miles an hour.
They're not behind you. They're not tailgating you.
That was 80 miles an hour. That's how that feels. You saw how smooth that was. Okay? And we'll do that again.
As we jump the railroad track.
And we'll do that in comfort mode. Let's just try that here in a minute. Just go down to 10 miles an hour again now. Show right here, I'll show the, well, it should be showing me there. So, sport, comfort. Now that's, we'll go to 10 and we'll start again. Okay, here we go. And I'm not flooring it. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Sounds great. What
Okay,
a
now
car.
we're 90.
What a car.
Yeah, nice. And that was 90.
Let's go 150.
See, I got a lot of little sensors that are
Sensing.
sensing. All right, might as well
This guy likes his RVs.
turn around here.
He's got all kinds of little camper stuff.
Okay, now we'll put it in sport. And
Sport.
again, I'm not flooring it, and I'll tell you why. But I'll have to kill
Steve,
you.
why don't you tell us why?
Well, I'd have to kill you. No. Okay, I'm gonna put it in sport. And I'm not gonna floor it. all the way, but I'll do the same thing. I'll start out at 10, I guess. And the reason I can't floor it is there's a sensor there. Okay, somebody behind me. Here we go. Shift. Oh, that went to 6. That was 90 again. That was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, it lets you go higher RPM so you can
Blow your engine up.
kick the shit out of the guy you're racing.
So there you go. Now I'll go back to A. Awesome. Anyway, there you go.
Algorithm.
And
Andy.
there's no vibration. Look, car drives straight as an arrow.
Straight as an arrow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Now we're gonna go
Get a hamburger.
so anyway, I do not floor this and put it in passing gear. There's a little button on the underneath the pedal.
On the pedal.
And I'll call it a little button. It's a little sensor button, and
Sensor button.
it's about the size of my thumb, probably
His
a little
thumb.
like little round button. And last time I floored it, I could feel that button go down. It's probably dirty. They get dirty, and so that button went down. It was kind of stuck a little bit, and then it went down. And then when it did, it was in no passing gear. It was just dead stick.
Man.
That little girl.
Is that a girl?
That was a girl. Picking up cigarette butts on the side of the highway. And she's pretty young, and I've seen her.
She's very attractive.
Well, she does have she looks healthy.
Well, maybe she likes eating cigarette butts.
So anyway, when that button goes down, it puts it into like Limp Home mode, but it just won't shift. It's just like dead. You're awfully close to me, and I hate that.
Oh, Steve, you're so beautiful.
I am not beautiful. Trust me.
Yeah, well, you're an...
So anyway, when it does, then you, I've done it twice, and I had to shut the ignition off, turn it back on, and then it worked again. So I don't want to go through that again. So I need to fix that also at some point. So we're gonna go.
Let's show them where the shop is. Of course, they already know that if they were watching my video. My exciting adventures around Klamath Falls in the snow.
When you run it out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off.